Here we have a package that came from Carolyn, Saratoga Springs, Utah. And Carolyn sent us an iPad Pro 9.7 inch that does not power on. Let me plug the cable in. So if you look at the meter, 0 amps. Nothing at all. I tried to do a soft reset by pressing and holding the power and home button. I did so for about a minute and nothing changed. We are still at 0 amp draw. The tablet looks in very good condition. I do not see any signs of drop, any signs of damage. It looks almost brand new. So what could cause a tablet like this not to charge or not to power on at all? Not even any signs of life on this. Tablet has never been opened before. It has never been dropped before. It just stopped working by itself. Could it be that the customer may have used a non-original cable and the TriStar chip is bad? We do not know. Let's start by taking the screen off. And the tablet is open. To get to the battery, we have to remove the shield that you see on top here. And we have how many screws? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 screws. Right here. And we're gonna disconnect the battery and see if that will change anything. I disconnected the battery. I'm gonna plug the charging cable in to see if we see any signs of life after we disconnected the battery. That will give us an idea if it's a battery issue. So still 0 charging. 0 amps being drawn by the tablet. It's completely dead. One of the 3 options right now. We have the battery disconnected and the tablet is not responding at all. It could be a battery issue, it could be a charging port issue. Although this tablet is new, I do not know how the charging port is going to go bad and the cable is going in properly. Or the third option, it could be a TriStar issue. What else could cause the tablet not to power on? Let me press the power and home button while the battery is disconnected. And I'm still getting 0 amps draw. Nothing at all. I do not have a reason to believe that it's a battery issue. I'm gonna look at this under the microscope to see if I can figure anything out. Hey buddy, how are you, man?
Have these two for you,
Thank you.
and the rest is for you as well.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Have a great
Thank
day.
you. You too.
All right.
Do we see anything obvious anywhere on this side? Just want to do quick measurements for those diodes. This is testing good. 0.14, this is good. So we know that our backlight and display are good, because usually I've done a video on this before where both diodes were blown and we did not have an image and backlight on the screen. In this case, the diodes are good. Anything else? Let me just randomly test to see if we have a short. So as you can see, there's a short everywhere on the board. Every component, every capacitor I test is shorted to ground. We want to know what those capacitors have in common, what line they're connected to. I mean, look at that, every single one. Every single capacitor is shorted to ground. Are you kidding me? What if we look at this under a thermal cam? Okay, so that's the board right here. Let me plug the charging cable in to see if there's anything that gets hot. Nothing. Nothing is getting hot. Absolutely no hot spots on there. The red shiny stuff that you see is just metal reflecting. I think it could be a charging port issue because power is not reaching. Just randomly testing. Nothing at all. And if we test at the battery side here, the pins for the battery, nothing at all. I have a reason to believe that the problem could be a charging port issue. The charging port is probably causing a short, and that's why everything on the board is shorted out. I do not know why the charging port went bad. It's not something we see on an iPad Pro, but there's a first for everything. I do not have any charging ports for the iPad Pro. I'll probably leave this until the next video. I'll order some ports and we can attempt to change the charging port and see if that will help solve the problem. Right now, it's not the battery. I do not see anything obvious on the board. If voltage was reaching the board, there should be some type of amp draw. I disconnected the battery and same result. I did a soft reset, same result. If no voltage is reaching the board, that's a charging port issue. We'll continue this in the next video and hopefully we can come to a solution. For now, I'm still gonna pause this video to show you the process that I went through to determine what the problem is. Honestly, I still do not know what the problem is exactly, but I have a strong feeling that it's a charging port issue. There's a short everywhere on the board. If the charging port itself is shorting out, it could cause a short everywhere on the board. So that's it for this video, and we'll do something else in the next video.